Welcome students. In previous sessions we completed the projections of solids through video lectures given by Prasanna Kumar sir and the documents uploaded by Dr. Srividya madam. Hope all of you completed all those video lectures and the documents uploaded by madam. Now we will move on to the next topic, that is sections of solids. In projections of solids, the hidden edges are represented by dashed lines. See the example like this. The projection of a prism, a solid prism, where the hidden edges are represented by dashed lines. Suppose if the shape of the component is complicated, it is difficult to represent all the hidden surfaces or the hidden edges using dashed lines. It is difficult to read the drawing. So this can be made easy by cutting the component using a cutting plane and removing the part between the observer and the cutting plane and drawing the orthographic projections only to the remaining half, so that all the hidden edges now they become visible. So by using this method we can show all the internal features of the component clearly. This is called as sections of solids, that is cutting the component by using a section plane and drawing only the remaining half of the component for clearly showing the internal features of a component. Now let us discuss the terminology. The plane, that is cutting the component into two parts, is called as either cutting plane or section plane. And in general, the plane, the part of the component which is in between the observer and the cutting plane, is removed and the view is drawn to the remaining part only. See here a simple cone. It is cut by a section plane parallel to the horizontal plane. So the section plane in front view is seen as a line, and the representation, it is by long dash, two small dashes, long dash, again two small dashes, long dash, and it is represented by the two edges or the two ends of the line with HB pencil with thick representation. And in top view we can see the sectional area, that is the area which the cutting plane is cutting the component, and this sectional area is represented by hatching. Hatching is represented by drawing inclined lines at 45 degrees, and each line is parallel, and around the distance between the lines, parallel lines, is maintained around 4 mm. This is called as the sectional view. And in front view we can see the complete component and the sectional plane. These are some typical examples of sections of solids. See the cone. When you cut a cone through a sectional plane passing through the apex and the base, the sectional area will get is a triangle. When the sectional plane cuts a cone through the axis and two slant edges, the sectional area is ellipse. If you cut a cone through the sectional plane passing through the axis, slant edge and the base, the shape of the sectional plane is parabola. Similarly, if you cut a cone through a cutting plane parallel to the axis, the sectional area is hyperbola. So all these ellipse, parabola and hyperbola are called as conic sections, though the sections obtained by cutting a cone in various positions. Now The section plane can be at any position. That is the first one. See the first figure. The cutting plane is parallel to the horizontal plane and perpendicular to the vertical plane. In this case, we can see in front view, we can see the complete shape of the object and section plane as a line, and in top view we can see the sectional view of the component. The second one, when the sectional plane is perpendicular to the horizontal plane and parallel to the vertical plane. Top view we can see the complete component, and in front view we can see the sectional area. And in the remaining two other, that is the section plane is inclined to either horizontal plane or vertical plane and perpendicular to the other reference planes. And in these examples we will not get the true sectional area. So it means we can see only the apparent sectional view either in front view or in top view. Now see this example. When the sectional plane is parallel to the horizontal plane and perpendicular to the vertical plane, the sectional plane is cutting a square pyramid and the sectional plane is parallel to the base. Sectional plane is parallel to the base. In front view, we can see the front view of a pyramid, and in top view we can see the sectional view, that is the remaining part, only the sectional region. So means removing the part of the component between the observer and the sectional plane and drawing only the remaining part. So this is called as the frustum of a pyramid.